Okay, I just made this one here to run you through what we're doing, what you will be doing in your relief lesson while I'm not here. So you're working on assessment 12B, which is your final solution, which you can see in the background of this picture here. It's an orthographic projection or a final drawing of your particular incense stick holder design that you've developed in assessment 12A, and that you're then going to draw for me in assessment 12B. So an orthographic projection is when you show three sides of an object. So I've got this this AC controller here. I'm just going to try and demonstrate to you what I mean by that. So this air conditioner controller, if I was to draw a top or plan view of it, it would look something like this. That's my screen there. I've got a line coming across here. It'll probably be a little bit longer than this. Got a line coming across there. I've got a big on-off button. I've got some smaller up and down buttons. This is my screen here, where I have my temperature on it and what's going on. I've got an arrow pointing down there to show that that comes off. And then I've got some funky little lines happening in here. And that would be a top view, that one there. The side view would be if I was looking at this section down there. So I'm looking at the side. Okay, so that one just there. So if I draw some lines coming down, some construction lines, a line across the bottom, a line across the top. So I'm coming down, construction line there, showing that little panel, putting those little thumb grooves in so that you can slide it down. You'd probably be able to see the buttons popping up externally there, and you might be able to see the IR little LED popping out there. And that would be the side view. Okay, so you've got a top view, side view, and then finally, if we come down, put some lines down this way, put a line 45 degrees out that way, go from there to there, there to there, bring that one down, and that one down there. We can look down the end there. Can't quite see it in the photo, but there's a bit of a dimple, bit of a line showing where the bits separate, like so. And then inside there, you've got your little LEDs showing that. So that would be your end view. So it's showing the three different views of a given object. And that's what you're doing for 12B. So if I turn that layer off and that one off, you can see here that I've come up with my design from my development page. I've drawn it as a top view. I've done a light brown coat below, and then a dark brown grain lines running through it. And I've actually created that that wood look on there, and I've got my top view. My side view there shows that it's bending. It's bending up. I did have some construction lines in here before that I'd erased, that I'd use to then go around and create this end view. And that end view, you can see that point coming up that I've got there. So that end view is looking down. You can see I've drawn that little eye in there, looking down that way at the end. So you can see the point, and you can see the hole where the incense stick goes as well, because that's the incense stick popping out about there. You do all of those with your wood rendering. 0.6 on the outside, 0.4 on the inside for your detail, 20 annotations on the whole thing. You've got some examples there, and you should be pretty good at those by now. Your 20 annotations, label your views, and then you're pretty much ready to go. Remember, I want this one here to match your final developed drawing from assessment 12A. If you haven't finished that development, you need to get that finished first, because both assessment 12A and 12B are going to be due for me next lesson. So you need to get this finished and the development page assessment 12A finished if you haven't done so already, because I'm going to be collecting those up next lesson. Any other problems, please send me a message over Sector or come and see me, and I should be able to sort you out. Thank you very much.